In the town of Selwyn, nestled deep in the rolling hills of a southern state, the world was painted in colors most people pretended not to see. On maps, Selwyn was one town. But in spirit, it was two. The north side of Selwyn, called Rosewood Heights, was a place of manicured lawns, 3-car garages, and schools that had libraries bigger than most churches. It was a place where the kids wore matching uniforms and parents formed neighborhood councils to maintain the culture. The residents were almost all white. The south side, called Milltown, was where cracked sidewalks told stories of forgotten promises. Families lived in aging apartment blocks, often 2 or 3 generations under one roof. The public school there, Thomas J. King Elementary, was underfunded and overburdened. Most of the teachers quit within a year. This side of town was almost entirely black. Every day, a rusty yellow bus drove a group of black kids from Milltown across the invisible. Meet the children. Amari, 13, walked with a quiet fire. He had dreams bigger than the hills. He wanted to build robots, to see his mother smile again without the weight she carried. Zuri, 12, wore her hair in thick braids her grandmother did each Sunday. She wrote poetry in the back of her notebook during math class, words filled with beauty and pain. Malik, 14, played the trumpet like he was telling a story only he could hear. Asha, 11, was the youngest, but her eyes carried the weight of someone much older. They were 4 of only 20 black students at Jefferson Prep, out of nearly 800. The white kids called them the mill rats, behind their backs, and sometimes to their faces. They said it like a joke, but it cut deep. Selwyn's divide wasn't just about race, it was systemic. Property taxes funded public schools, and because Rosewood Heights had million-dollar homes, Jefferson Prep had a new science lab, tablets for every student, and 3 guidance counselors. Thomas J. King Elementary, on the other side, barely had working heat in the winter. In Rosewood Heights, there were no liquor stores, but 4 parks. In Milltown, there were 6 liquor stores, and 1 playground with rusted swings. The police station sat on the border but only seemed to patrol one side. Banks offered loans in Rosewood with a smile. In Milltown, they denied mortgages with a shrug. Job interviews, college counselors, even grocery store security, all followed the same invisible rules. One fall day, Amari was accused of stealing a smartwatch in the locker room after gym class. It wasn't true, he had been in the nurse's office with a stomachache. But the white boy who pointed the finger, Brent, was the quarterback's son. And his word held weight. Amari was suspended before they even checked the cameras. Zuri wrote a poem about it for English class called Guilty by Skin, but the teacher gave her a C, marking her down for tone. Malik started staying late in the music room, blowing into his trumpet like it was the only way to scream. Asha stopped talking in class. None of them said it out loud, but they knew something wasn't right.